Got a lot of bands doing covers this early part of 2017, and that right there, one of the bang-up jobs. The band, of course, Shallow Side. Started playing that a couple of months ago, covering the Styx classic, Renegade. It's Chris Garrett, Rock and Go Morning Show, 8:38 right now. Hump Day, and that band, kind of a new band out of Cullman, Alabama, and we are fortunate enough right now on the phone, the lead singer, the guy behind the new version of Renegade, Eric Boatright for the band Shallow Side, live on the radio. How are you today?
Doing great. It is warm down here, and I am excited about it.
You're in Nashville right now.
I'm in Nashville right now. We're gearing up to leave out on tour today.
We've got about 34 degrees right now, so you said a little bit warmer down there.
Yeah, well, it's like sunny and 70 now.
It's a little bit
done with the winter.
It's a little bit earlier too. You don't sound like you do in the song Renegade. You sound like you just woke up. You're an hour behind us, right?
Yep, it is. It's definitely 7:30 here.
Excellent. Now, Eric, we do want to again thank you for joining us today. Shallow Side, of course, breaking out. Of course, I don't know if you want to call that your signature song, but that pretty much put you on the map. What? Tell us about what made you want to do Renegade. I mean, there's a crap ton of great songs that you could cover. What made you think of doing that one?
That was the scariest.
Oh, okay.
That was the toughest.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it, that song is still a hit today. If you're listening to the classic rock radio, that's still in the top 10 all the time. Like, and it still shoots up to number 1 randomly.
Sure.
That song is huge, and everyone else was covering a bunch of pop music and going that route, which, like, good on them. We wanted to bring back rock and roll,
yep.
And that's what we are. That's who we believe in, and that was the world that we grew up around. So we wanted to reach back, grab that throwback, bring it into the new era, and that's who we are too. We're a bunch of renegades anyway.
Now, of course, we were talking before we went on the air, Eric, and you talked about you got a little bit of a good push from the original guys from Styx. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Styx is one of those songs, the huge songs. If you're going to jump into it, you better not mess it up. And we got a phone call from their team. They called us, and they was like, listen, just got off the phone with Tommy Shaw. He wanted me to personally call you. He listened and watched the music video for his version of Renegade, and he just wanted us to tell you. And I swear to God, the phone cut out right there. And I'm just like, oh, no. What is he going to say?
Yep.
What does he want to say? So all this suspense. Just fill me in already. I'm freaking out.
Yep.
And he's like, 2 thumbs up, tip the hat. You guys killed it. We thought you guys did an incredible job. And I finally, after I soiled my underwear, I had to go shower it off.
So it made you feel good. Now, what about the first time you heard it on the radio? That had to make you feel good too, huh?
Oh, yeah. There's never one of those times that you hear it on the radio and it doesn't feel good. So the last time I ever hear one of our songs on the radio will still feel like the first time.
Absolutely. Now, you guys, of course, down from Alabama, can kind of hear it in your voice there, Eric, a little bit. Now, the video, first time I watched the video for Renegade, if I didn't have the sound on, I could have sworn I was watching a country video. Yeah. It looks like a country music video, but definitely not once you turn that sound up. So, again, good job there. Give us a little quick background. People might not have heard of Shallow Side yet. We're playing 3 of your songs. We got Renegade, Can You Hear Me, Stand Up. Where are you guys from? What made Shallow Side come together?
So a lot of people confuse us with like this country world, but
yeah.
It's just who we are. We're straightforward. We're honest people. We're humble people. We come from extremely humble backgrounds. Our families grew up blue collar. We started this band in 2010. We started touring in 2011. We took up everything we've ever known, shoved it deep down inside of our backpacks, and took off running. And as easy as that sounds,
yep.
It was torture, man. It's going through tour. You have so many hard times that comes at you, but you always have to dig deep and find it within yourself to like stand up, push forward, and continue to fight for what you believe in. Because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else is going to believe in you.
Now, of course, who do you cite for influences? Shallow Side, I don't want to say trying to sound like, but who do you get your influences from? Name a couple of bands that we would all know.
Shinedown. I love Shinedown.
Yep.
One of my favorite bands. We love Breaking Benjamin, Chevelle, Tool. These are all bands that when we first started playing music, these were the songs that drew us in, and we was like, all right, this is what we got to do. This is the world we got to live in. These guys are incredible.
Of course, on your webpage right now, shallowside.net, you can actually purchase all the tunes we've been talking about. Renegade, Can You Hear Me, Stand Up, including, entire We Roll there, and looks like $1 a piece there. And you guys, how's it been taken off so far? I mean, this really, like the first time, you guys really getting the exposure now. You say you've been around since about 2010. It seems 2016, 2017 finally becoming your year. How's that working out for you guys?
It feels great, man.
Yeah.
It really does. It with every hard work and dedication piece that you put into your life, you get a little bit more recognition. And we really just dug deep this last couple of years,
Sure.
and you're going to see more and more of that world come to life with Shallow Side. We have a lot more stuff coming up very, very soon, a lot of interesting things, and we're hoping to get in y'all's neck of the woods very, very soon.
Yeah, I was looking at the tour dates. Looks like you said you're down in Nashville right now, in Janesville, Wisconsin tomorrow, hitting Iowa, Michigan. Looks like all the Midwest, Missouri in there as well. And I gotta call you out. I don't see any New England dates. Are you afraid of coming up here or what?
Well, you called it out. It was like 30 degrees up there.
Yeah.
We don't survive well in that weather.
I did, yeah. I thought that kind of had something to do with it there. But once again, talking with Eric from the band Shallow Side. What's, you're out on tour. This is kind of the second leg. You said you're home. You were out a couple of weeks ago. You had some bad experiences that a lot of people probably don't know about. Tell us about that a little bit.
Yeah, the first part of this year, we left out, had about 4 or 5, maybe 6 dates under our belt for the 2017. We get into Ferguson, Missouri, and our bus breaks down.
A great place to break down, I'm sure.
Yeah, so if all the listeners that have no clue what Ferguson, Missouri is, CNN, ABC, NBC, Fox, everybody was covering Ferguson because they were destroying the city.
Yeah.
We show up with a destroyed bus, and was just like, guys, ready for a rock and roll show or what?
Kind of that scene when they get lost in the National Lampoon Vacation down in the. But I'm sure you guys stuck out.
It's not particularly our demographic that we shoot for.
Yeah.
And the most worrisome thing about that, when we got towed in to the place where we were getting our bus fixed, right down the road, a riot happened right in the middle of their prison, and several prison guards were hurt and rushed off to the ambulance, and we wasn't allowed to leave because the whole block was shut down.
Wow. Okay. And I guess I was talking to Doug, your manager, and then mentioned something about you had to finish by renting a pickup or something like that. Does that ring a bell?
We did. We spent 2 weeks in an F-250 touring from Missouri to Colorado, Vegas, Texas, all the way back to Missouri to pick up the then fixed bus.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
5 guys in an F-250. That's never fun for anyone.
No.
If anyone's ever seen a locker room, it's like that.
Yeah, I'm
Way
sure.
Worse.
Now, of course, that's the downside of touring, and look at the other side of the coin, Eric. What's your favorite part of being out on the road?
I love when people come up and they're like, "Hey, listen, I heard you guys on the radio."
Yep.
And I'm a big fan. I've been listening to you guys for a while. Matter of fact, I heard you on the morning show, and I couldn't wait for you guys to come to the show, and now here you are, boom. And then we're out there on stage, we're singing our song. I'm looking out in the crowd, those people are singing it back, and then they give me their story about how that song, impacted their life. To me, that pays me tenfold. There's not a dollar amount that I could set that would give me that kind of joy right there.
Once again, Eric from Shallow Side. We Roll, the record, available online, of course, anywhere at shallowside.net. You can grab it. We're playing stuff here. What's next for you guys? I mean, are you going to be relentless touring for the next 5 years? You're going to be working on new music? Where do you see you guys, in a couple of years from now?
We are actually right now working on getting back from this tour coming up, and then we're going to head back to the studio and work on a full-length album, our debut full-length album. So that's what we will be working on very, very soon. And then you can always predict that Shallow Side is going to be on the road.
Okay.
And if you're ever having a hard time seeing us because New England is cold and you guys are a different breed of human up there, you could always find us on our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all the social media worlds.
I'm looking at that right now. I'm on Facebook right now, shallowside.net. Of course, the album is out, available iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, Spotify, Pandora, all digital outlets. You want to find out more about the guys, Shallow Side on Facebook, shallowside.net. I mean, everywhere. YouTube, you got the videos up there. You can watch that. You can even follow along Shallow Side Band on Twitter. And, Eric, thank you very much for talking to us today. I mean, I know I got you up early. And
I don't mind it. When we got good personalities and one of the best radio stations in the country.
Oh, now you're brown nosing. All right. Now I got to call you out just for a second there. You were supposed to be on last Friday. You blew us off. It wasn't a blow off. So now you're brown nosing us. I see how it is. But
it's the Southern hospitality way.
No, I'm kidding. It's I told you, no harm, no foul. Always a pleasure, and definitely we love supporting you guys. Again, any other stations I think playing three Shallow Side tunes? Lie and say they're not, and we're the only ones, right?
Well, I said it before. I'll say it again. Brown nosing or not, you guys are the best station in the country.
All right, excellent. There you go. Once again, Eric Boatright from the band Shallow Side. Thanks, man, for hanging out with us today, talking to us live on the radio, and I appreciate you. Was that a yawn I just heard right there? I think.
No, I'm sniffling. It's sinus season around here too.
I'm just giving you crap, man. Eric, hang on a second. We'll chat for a couple seconds off the air, okay?
All
right, awesome. Once again, that's Eric from the band Shallow Side, and we'll do one more from them on the way back. We'll do the latest Can You Hear Me coming up on 99 Rock.